Hello, and welcome to Jake's Rants and Raves. My name is Jake McIntosh, and this is, like I literally just said 3 seconds ago, another episode of Jake's Rants and Raves. It is June this month, so this is also one of the first episodes in a little bit, I won't say a while, but a little bit, that I genuinely don't know what I'm doing. The past few have been like there's been a special guest, or we shot in the kitchen, or it was obvious, and it's just not this time. I was just told to set something up and make it work. But speaking of that last episode, I'm still very proud of it, so I would suggest that you go and watch it. It's on the YouTube and the archive and the website and the Facebook and the Twitter. Yeah, I put it everywhere.
You really did.
So
it's
go
everywhere.
and watch it, because it was a very good one. Hi, Amber.
Hello. Okay, so we were supposed to have a special guest, but unfortunately they were not able to come in. So
I believe
that was for the second segment, though. The first segment, we already know. So Jake, a couple months ago, participated in BATV's Haunted, where he played Harry Potter.
I did.
At that point, he did not know how to tie a tie.
Oh my gosh,
Jake,
Amber.
in honor of Father's Day, will be tying different ties. So we have several instructions for him. So the first one he's going to try is the 4-in-hand knot. This is a pretty standard tie knot. You got your half Windsor as well, but I digress. The second one he's going to try is called the Merle knot. I wish I could get a picture of it. So pretty much a Merle knot.
They'll be up on the screen.
Yeah, they'll be up on the screen.
Yeah.
It'll be like there. Also, this
That's
is
the
super flowy, and I'm feeling it. Okay. Anyway, so the Merle knot is really weird looking, and I just liked it. So, and then he's also going to try an Eldridge knot, just because I like the name of it. It just sounds cool. All right. So anyway.
This is literally the Harry Potter tie that I had to wear.
And he struggled so hard with it.
I have pictures of me wearing this.
Oh, there's two.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so you can pick your tie. And we got a paisley, and we got a.
I hate paisley.
And we got a stripe.
Stripes are okay.
It could go nice with the tie-dye, you know?
Yeah.
So anyway.
I see why you told me to move my mic. I'm now going to move it even further onto my shoulder. So prepare for some mic spokes. Hopefully we'll edit these out in post. No promises though. I'm just gonna go and put it like up here. Amber, can you still hear me?
Yep, unfortunately.
You're sure? Stop
Yes.
it. All right. That actually might have been even worse to put it there, because we're gonna figure it out soon enough. I should just start putting it there so I can't hit it. Anyway, I want to start with stripes, because yet again, I hate paisley.
Why do you hate paisley?
Because it's nasty. It just looks wrong. When we
I
went
think it looks cool.
for my confirmation, when I had to go and get a suit like tailored or whatever, because that's a formal event, he was like, I have some ties to recommend. And we were like, oh, obviously, okay. We're at a nice fancy clothing store. Like, let's get a dress shirt and a tie, whatever, like the whole thing. And then he takes out a paisley tie. And my mom was like, do you like it, Jake? Like, I don't think she likes paisley particularly either. But I kind of sat there and was like, no. And he was like,
so you were like a total brat about it. That man was
Yeah.
just trying to make you look cool.
okay, he also had a lot more money than me, so I already didn't like him.
I mean, that's
Am I
fair.
wrong? Like, a lot of, like, fancy suit clothing stores everyone there is expensive. Anyway, I want to tie a tie. I honestly, it's bittersweet that you did this, because, like, I want to know how to tie a tie, because, like, it's worth it. And it's not even like, my sob story, my dad never taught me how to tie a tie. No, he still could try.
Your dad is an angel.
He has tried, and I don't get it. My
You're
sister
a Boy
has tried.
Scout. I don't
'cause,
understand.
Fun fact, my sister, how old is she? 23, 24? I don't know. Sarah, hi. She knew how to tie ties very well, because she was in so many dance recitals that they'd give her ties in that she had to learn. But, like, the problem with her was when I'd give her my long ties, because I just am long, she would be like, I can't tie this, because she'd always be used to like shorter ties, and it didn't work. Anyway, I'm going to start with the simple one, which is 4-in-hand. I've heard of that one. There's also, isn't another simple one called like Windsor or something?
Yeah, so
right?
oh, I think I'm muted. Yes.
Okay.
Oh wait, no,
So-
I'm not muted. Yay. Yeah, so there's the Windsor, and there's a full Windsor and a half Windsor, which are typically used for, like full Windsor is used for like diplomats, like I think, like Prince William, all them use it. There's like a whole bunch of, and the best
There's like a
part-
code of conduct for ties.
No, there is. So like a half Windsor is like less formal, full Windsor is more formal.
They're ties. You are putting a knot so that it will stay on your neck.
Yeah, but like there's different, like back in the day too, it would
wanna see
signify status and all of that too. It was a big deal. But now it's just people
Ew,
like
that
being
tie is
cool.
ugly. Eldridge.
The
Is
Eldridge
this a
is
close-up?
so cool.
No, I don't want to see the insides of my tie.
Ugh.
Anyway, I just want to look at them first. And then Muriel. That's what it looks like.
Merle.
Merle.
Like Merle Haggard.
Nerd factor, 3 out of 5.
Some of these
I think
websites
ties.com. I've been on this website before to learn how to tie a tie, and I didn't succeed.
Oh
They have
my gosh.
videos on how to do it.
They do, and they were semi-helpful, but I didn't want to give you a video. I wanted to throw it back to the good old paper handouts.
Oh,
so.
I see. Wait. Why is the tiny part in front? You gave me ugly ties other than the normal. Anyway, all I need to really know is remember how to do this one, in theory. Right?
Yeah, in
All right.
theory.
Named after a 19th century... how to tie the 4-in-hand knot. Named after a 19th century gentleman's club of the same name, the 4-in-hand is the reigning champion of necktie knots. I knew that, so I'm already off to a good start. Its popularity stems from its simplicity and versatility. Yeah. It is easy to tie, slender, tapered, mildly asymmetrical, and self-releasing. I'm surprised that I could say that sentence so fast. That was impressive.
That was.
If you only learn one knot, at me next time, make it the 4-in-hand. Okay, so let's make it the 4-in-hand. Knot size, 2 out of 5, so it's pretty tiny. Symmetry, 3 out of 5. It's pretty symmetrical. I would put that at a 4 out of 5, but whatever, test.com, you do your thing. Difficulty, 1 out of 5. I disagree, but we're gonna make an effort. Am I right, middle class? All right. So this also, technically all of these directions, you can't see them. All of these directions are going to be backwards because your neck is in the middle of it and it's teaching it from this way. So it's not, from this way, so it's not gonna be correct. So we're gonna figure it out. Or maybe I should just try it this way. It shouldn't affect it. All right, get ready for some mic peaks while I learn where I can and cannot put this tie. Is that it? That's it. Oh, it's on this side. The screen switched. All right. So we're gonna start here. We take the big end and we cross it over the small end, like so. Ooh, it really complements the purple. It really makes sense. And the rose on the shirt, it ties together. Did you see what I did there? I didn't even mean to do that. I said ties together. Stop recording, it's done. So it's over, just like how I'm over this process. Under the small end and to the right. What? Under the small end and to the right. So it's to my left. I told you, it switched. So under the small end and to the right. So now it's upside down like this. That says that it's right. Across the front and to the left. This sounds like a rhyme. Like it's just, a nice little tale. Across the right and to the left. To grandmother's house we go. All right, I'm going to stop. I'm so tired. It's almost finals week at BMHS. Can you tell yet? I just growled on my TV show. It goes over again. I don't think it does, but I don't think this is right. I don't think this is right. Bring it through. What? There's another hole? Oh! Did I just do it? I'm gonna be really angry if I got that right. That would be Jake's Rants and Raves history of getting something right the first time. How convenient that my sister is snapping me while I'm doing this. Hi, I'm Jake McIntosh, and I keep my phone on while I film a TV show.
What? What is this? We need rap horns everywhere.
We broke the show.
God.
We broke the show.
Oh,
I didn't do it wrong.
Wait. No, here's the problem. The underneath part, is that shorter than the front part? Like when you pull it up, so you gotta pull up the knot.
Well, yeah, but Amber, cut me some slack.
But here's the thing. I hate everything. But like when you pull it
Finals
up
week
though,
for Amber, too.
like look at this. Like look at that. What is that?
Yeah, but Amber, I got the idea.
You did. He got level 1. He got the easy level. Look at this. I would just.
I'm actually in multiple honors level classes next year, excuse you. You just got our schedules yesterday.
Are you in physics?
I'm in a whopping 1 honors class.
Which one?
No, 2 technically, because chamber is technically honors.
Well, that's good.
It's really just a class though, and you get honors credits for it. Tie.
But the bottom part.
Anyway,
is showing through.
physics.
Are you in physics?
Honors physics.
Oh, with
A
who?
lot of people aren't. We're not discussing this on the cut. Anyway, to the next. All right. So, now that we're done talking about my BMHS schedule, I've tied a tie, and I'm really proud of myself because that was really simple.
That's why they call it the 4 in hand. It's easy.
Like, that was really simple. I think they call it 4 in hand, I'm assuming. It didn't really understand. I mean, it said that it was like a gentleman's club or whatever. But like, there were kind of 4 steps. So I think I'm gonna try it again. We're gonna start like this. I'm gonna try to do it from memory. Wait, big end goes over little end. Big end comes under and over again. I come through. I come through. I go down. Oh my gosh, did I do it again? Amber, I did it again, and I did it from memory this time. Proud of me, Mom.
Oh my gosh. Little Jakey tying the tie.
All right, don't get it.
Oh,
don't
look
get
at him. Look at the little tie. Little Jake tying the tie. I hate it.
That's what you get. Anyways, we're back. So, I did this wrong. I also just said something really weird, so where we cut through. It wasn't bad, but it was just
He said slurp.
wrong. So now that we've done that, I think I want to transfer to a Harry Potter tie. All right. Are these like the normal length? Oh, I guess. They're also really, really made out of cotton. You can feel that. So we're going to do this again. And so if I want to make the front longer, I have to start with more front, right? Don't shrug at me. That's what, I was in a driving lesson the other day, and the instructor, I would ask him questions, and it wasn't like, what do I do here? I don't know how to drive. It was like, are we taking a right or a left? And he would look at me and shrug. And I was like, bro. And then he would eventually tell me, because we would get to the stop sign and cars would start beeping, and I was like, I'm not going until you tell me where I'm going. And he was like, fine, settle down. It was just a lot. It was really weird. Like, it was like, why? And then he was like, well, you have to be able to multitask. And I was like, Waze repeats the direction 500 feet before I have to do it. No, I don't have to multitask because it's going to tell me where I'm going. I was a little flustered by it, but anyways. Other points in Jake's life, because this is Rants and Raves, and I don't do that much on it, but we're going to start soon enough. Oh, I didn't mention that yet. I probably should. So we did this last summer, so it shouldn't come as a surprise if you're actually a viewer that semi-consistently watches it, which I'll be surprised if there's any. But that was really mean to myself. Anyway, we'll be going on like hiatus, that's what we keep calling it, for the summer, just meaning like we're not making new episodes. And episodes will continue re-airing though. Hopefully it'll be a mix of all the different ones through the summer on the same schedule that's up on the website. So you can still get your fix of Rants and Raves if you want it. I wouldn't, but you might. Through the summer, but we won't be making new ones. And then we'll most likely come back in September, I'd assume, because that's when my school year starts, and that's typically how we do it, which is school year, because I'm a student. Yeah, so, but anyway, that came to mind because I was going to talk about my summer and the fact that I'm going, okay, this is weird. I don't know how it happened. I don't know who decided to trust me with this. I'm going to be an office manager at a summer camp, and I don't know how, because when they sent me the hiring email, they were like, so, you'll be taking phone calls and like, putting paperwork where it has to go and any other tasks that might be, and you'll be working in the office with all the administrative staff. And I was like, what? And then I got to there was I don't want to call it orientation, because that's this weekend. Like this weekend is my first weekend going there and actually training, and they call it a work weekend. But when I got to it was paperwork turn in, like all your tax forms and whatever and whatnot. I asked around, and I am the only not adult that works in the office. I didn't know that. And then I was like, oh, it is a lot more minute of a job they gave me than I thought. Well, not minute, but what word am I looking for, Amber?
Simple?
No. Like I'm the only one in my area.
You're the only one in your area, job?
It's a lot more. Oh, there's a word.
There's a word. You're going to be editing this and you're going to figure it out.
Oh, I'm going to get angry at myself. Or in 10 minutes, I'm going to remember it and scream. Also, I think this just hit my mic. So I'm so sorry, because I'm not going to be able to edit that out. Or I could, but you just wouldn't hear words.
Speaking of office work, one of my ideas was for Rants and Raves this month?
This hurts.
I was going to make you do QuickBooks.
I would have done it. I love office work.
I know. Yeah, so that's something odd about Jake.
Amber, she can talk about that.
Jake loves office work.
I love office work.
More than anyone I have ever met in my entire life.
It's so relaxing. Office work is so relaxing. The one time, so maybe not obviously, but I think I've said it before. I'm an intern at BATV now. So I'm allowed to be, working up front at our front desk when people come in, and I have to be like, oh, you're in this meeting room, or oh, you would like to become a member. Give me $20 in the form and you're a member now, or something like that. That's happened once. That's where I'm going with the story. Someone came in to renew their membership, and that's I think or maybe they were just getting a membership. I forget. But someone gave me the form and they were like, there's a filing cabinet over there. Go open the file cabinet and put his paper in the filing cabinet. And I was like, whoa, I've never had to do that. So I go over and I open this file cabinet, and I was like, amazed at all of the files that fit in this one drawer. It looked so compact, but there were so many papers in it. And then I sifted through it, and there were other things in there, like little surprises. That was cryptic. AKA there was a little money book thing. What do you call those? They're the little pouches that you put money in. Is there a word for those?
I don't know.
It looks like something. A sad mom's pocketbook. But anyways, I had to put money in that, and then I shut the filing cabinet and I went and sit back down, and then conveniently the phone rang, which was just a double threat right there. If you ask Amber, ask actually anyone in the office, my favorite thing to do is answer the phone.
He answers it so fast, like to the point where
will-
you can't do anything.
I will run. If I'm in our edit bay, which is like halfway down the hall from front desk, I will leave the edit bay, even though there is a phone on the wall in the edit bay. I don't like using it because it's too low. It makes me feel small.
You mean large? Or
No,
you said?
it makes me feel smaller about myself. Oh. And I'm better than that. I will leave the edit bay. I don't care if I'm in the middle of a conversation with you. I don't care if like Nancy's telling me that I'm banned from BATV. I will leave the edit bay and run up front. I will go over the desk. That came out wrong. I won't throw myself over the desk. I meant I will reach over the desk and pick up the phone. I did it one time, and there were a bunch of children waiting to like do valid things and ask about like video club or something. But when did this happen? Wait, the thing is switched, and I keep getting confused.
It's the same angle, just it's
No,
a
it isn't
tighter
because
shot.
This is happening and it's going that way.
But it's the same.
No, it's not, Amber.
It's the same.
Anyway, and I picked it up and I was like, BATV, this is Jake. That's my catchphrase. That's anyone's catchphrase because that's what they tell you to say. Actually, I was never told to say that. I just learned it because that's what everyone says. Although one time I heard someone, not using names, that works here say, BATV, this is blank. How may I help you?
Okay, that's what I say.
Get it together.
That's what I say.
I didn't say I was using names.
So you have 6 minutes to do the rest of your knots.
Oh, we have 2 segments?
Yeah.
I thought you meant we were gonna have 2 segments.
No, we have 2 segments.
Amber, I wouldn't have talked this long.
Well, you got 6 minutes.
Anyway.
I
all right,
told
well
you
then we're
2
not gonna
segments.
try that one again with this. We're gonna just move on to the next one. Merle knot. Invented by Brent Merle in 1995, the Merle is an inversion of the classic Windsor knot, or I assume the Windsor and the 4-in-hand are
They're
fairly
pretty similar, yeah.
Okay, because I've heard them literally called each other. Mm-hmm. In its completed form, the tail end lays in front of the large end, creating a playful, layered look. The knot produced by the Merle is triangular, small, surprisingly wide. Turn convention on its head with this unique and flippant knot. They used the word flippant, and I don't think that I want this anymore.
So using your favorite tie, I'm going to kind of demonstrate what it looks like because the pictures didn't fully print. But yeah, so pretty much for people at home. So it looks like it's got the double. It looks like a double knot thing. It looks like that kind of situation. It's really weird looking. I found it. And I was like, Jake's gonna hate this.
All ties look the same.
So we're doing this. Yeah, no,
These
I
pictures,
agree.
these are all the same tie.
Like simple knot, Windsor knot. I mean, a
like
half
those 4
Windsor,
you
I
just
get it.
suggested are all the same.
Oh, no, completely.
All right. So, this one, it wants this end longer.
Good luck.
We're gonna try it. Oh, is it dragging? Was that bad? I keep getting scared that I'm gonna blow the speakers out or your ears out at home. Long end goes over big end. Oh, is it just doing it backwards now? It's like math, but with ties. It literally is. You come up, you come up through here with it already. That's fast. I think I made it too long. And then you come down again with it. Wait, it's not backwards anymore though. I need to redo it. 3 minutes and 45 seconds. I go over. Over. Oh, it wants me to, I'm essentially just flipping it. Flipping it. I'm going behind. I'm going up and back down. This is hard. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough tie.
You do have to use a pretty long, tie for it. I was just throwing this one in.
Oh my
as
God, I got it. Amber, I did it.
It's so tiny.
Well, yeah, but is there a close-up? Please. Hey guys, they're just gonna think this is and that I tied it wrong.
But it's supposed
Wow, this is kind of an interesting tie. I'll give it that. But I wouldn't want this. I don't want this right now. I wouldn't want this anywhere professional.
Well, I mean, the cool thing about this like type of knot is like some people will do like reversible ties. So you'll have like a navy blue and then a light blue on top of it because like you kind of flip things around a bit.
Oh yeah, it literally says start with the small end of the tie on the tip of the wide end should rest slightly below your belly button, which is like the entire tie. All right, done with that one. On to the Eldridge, which was painfully ugly.
You don't think the Merle's ugly? I think the Merle's ugly.
I don't think it's nice looking, but it's cool.
It is cool. I will give you that.
That was really simple because it was just going under and back over again and then pulling it through.
Which is fair.
That was borderline simpler than the 4-in-hand. It just had more steps.
I cannot believe. Well, actually, no. I
like that we did this episode.
This was a trickier one because I wasn't sure because Jake, as we all know, is a Boy Scout. So I figured knot tying would be, or tie knotting would be like super simple.
Tie knot tying.
Tie knot tying.
That's what it would have been. Yep.
I hate it. Hashtag tie knot tying.
No, you don't learn how to tie ties in Boy Scouts, although you totally should.
You really should.
You should learn how to balance the checkbook in Boy Scouts. You should learn how to manage, I would say manage your money, but actually there's probably merit badges with that. I revoke that checkbook statement.
Hey, you are the office manager. You have to be professional.
I didn't even mention what camp it was, although you did kind of expose me that it was a Boy Scout camp. So
there's like thousands of them.
No, there isn't.
Yeah,
Around here, there's literally like 4.
Well, maybe you were going to California. Wink. Whatever.
Anyway, Eldridge. The Eldridge is this is a long thing. The Eldridge is an unorthodox, complex, and eye-catching necktie knot that involves 15 separate steps. It was invented by Jeffrey Eldridge in 2007 and achieved internet fame in 2008. Okay, Carly Rae Jepsen. As opposed to the vast majority of tie knots, the Eldridge knot is produced by using the small end as the active end. So it's literally just the maroon or whatever that was called. Merle, something like that. I'm going to be flashing it on the screen when I just said that wrong multiple times. When completed, the remaining small end is hidden behind the shirt. When completed, the remaining small end is hidden behind the shirt collar. That sounds terrible. I would just get really itchy. The knot is larger than the Windsor, and creates a tapered fishtail braid-like effect. Cut to me braiding Amber's hair. Not for the faint of heart, the knot must be worn with caution. Risky. Nerd factor, 5 out of 5. Difficulty, 5 out of 5. Symmetry, 2 out of 5. Knot size, 4 out of 5. This sounds like a terrible knot.
It's not an ideal one.
Can we just talk about this? They literally had to make the pictures tinier because there's so many of them. Stop it. All right. I'm going to make this one snappy, Amber, because I do want to go into your next segment.
Okay.
So, it doesn't even require that much short end. It's lying. It said it needed a short end. That's weird. Anyway. All right. This goes under. I'm a knot tying expert now. Up. Up. Oh, God.
What kind of expert are you?
Down. Is Meryl Streep doing any new movies?
What? Oh, I get how he went to that. So he was thinking of the Merle tie, and then he thought Meryl Streep.
Yes.
Oh man, it's sad that I knew that jump.
Whoo!
I think she is. I mean, she's always doing them.
I don't have enough tie for this.
I don't know.
I need much more.
Tie 2 together, or use the paisley
No.
tie.
There's enough tie, but it wasn't long enough.
They said the short end is the active side.
Yeah, but in the picture, it's not long. In the Meryl, you're using the active end, and they made it look longer.
I don't know. Maybe somebody.
I'm not trying hard enough over at ties.com. I have a complaint.
Well,
we should send this video to them.
At least it's not like the activemanliness.com, which was the other search result that came up, and I almost threw up in my mouth.
Ick. I just heard running footsteps down the hall outside the studio, and I'm pretty sure it was one of the, 19-year-old, not even an intern anymore, employee, Faith Brody.
Yep, there she goes, getting a.
Yep,
getting
it was
a soul.
her.
Yep.
It was her. It sounded like tiny feet, and I thought it was a child, but psych, it was a 19-year-old woman. This. Up. This up, down. Oh, this is hard. There's so many steps. Oh, I think it's there. There, we go around. We go up and behind. We go around. In the back. Oh my, there's not enough tie again. Oh, no, actually, so the rest of it is just to hide it behind your collar.
Oh.
Yeah, because that's just tucking it in. So this is the tie. We can go to the close-up. You can't really tell with this. If I had like some magical outlining knot like this picture is, so it doesn't actually look as ugly, I guess, as I would think, because these are all outlined edges, but this is a digital image. So that's not how life works in the real world. But if you can see this, this is the rest of the end of the tie. So I need like a lot more tie, because you loop it around this, or this, multiple more times to like tuck it even more. But it's like, that's a large knot. That's like, it's that big.
It's like my face.
I beg to differ, but you get the idea. Wouldn't recommend to a friend, no. I'd recommend the other two though. One of that last one because it was fun, and the first one because it's functional. So, all right, I'm gonna take this off now, and we're going to go into the next segment. So, Amber, what's up?
Okay, so you have two different options. One of which was suggested by your good friend, Kayla Michaud.
Oh my gosh, I'm going to text her later and be very mad.
So we have a.
I don't need these anymore.
So I think we can either go option one or Kayla's option. Kayla's option. Okay, cool. So Kayla and I were chatting, and I was like, "Hey, I'm not entirely sure if our guest is gonna work out. I kind of need to have a backup, and I do have a list of backups, but I do like to keep them just in case I need them." So
don't mind me. Literally checking my phone while I'm recording a TV show.
if it's not your dad, I'm gonna scream at you.
It wasn't.
But yeah, so I have a list of backups, but like I don't know, they feel like next season, kind of. So yeah, but anyway,
Is it that
Jake's gonna
extreme?
build a house of cards.
Oh my gosh, that's hard. There's also a lot of airflow going on. We'll try. It might just be a really boring 24 minutes though. Sorry, everyone.
Well, there's lots of different styles you can do. You can
Why
do the
did you
standard-
staple it?
You can rip the pages
Burr.
out. I staple it so that way it's easier to transport. So anyway, for people
making it
that
easier for yourself, not for the host.
So anyway, so you can do like they called it like a cell, like a rectangular cell, which was kind of weird. But there's also like
Four-card
the
cell
standard,
or a lockbox,
There we go.
which forms a more stable foundation for complex designs.
And I figure since you're like
Extra?
techie, engineering, I don't know, you're taking physics next year, so figure it out.
Everyone is taking physics next year.
Not me.
That's an odd. You're not a junior in high school.
I was,
In
and I got
1942.
the haystack out of that.
Do you think I can take it out with my teeth?
What? Why are you just rip it like a normal person?
I'm so tired.
What is wrong with you?
I don't want to go through every single one and rip it, so I'm gonna. Yep, it's working.
Oh my god.
Achieved. See, that won't even go everywhere because there's a staple in it still. All right.
Oh my god.
Oh, you bought them new.
Yeah, I
think
literally
we needed
just
cards
got
in the building
them.
anyway, so.
Yeah, these are gonna be nice. Cause one of the, well, I'm not gonna tell you that tip because you gotta figure this out. There's a pretty good tip.
Cincinnati, Ohio. I doubt that these were actually made there, but
No, technically they are. And also the reason why they're called bicycle is because they can clip into bicycle wheels and make that like ding noise. That's why they call them bicycles.
were these 5 cents?
No, I wish.
That's what the sticker says.
They used to be.
Well,
They
shouldn't
were
put that on.
not.
That's
They
false
were a
advertising.
little more than that.
A little more. I used to work in Market Basket. I remember what we sold bicycles playing cards for.
I got them for like $4.
That's cheap. I've seen these in like even toy stores sell for $7
Yep.
because they're like official cards or something, and I'm like, they're literally cards. They're all. Don't get me started. Okay. Well, first off, I can't open them. Having a rough time.
use your tea?
You won't be able to open them after me, so I'm not gonna do that. It's actually kind of really hard. Oh, I got it.
As
I
walk
hated
over
playing
with-
cards because they always had this rounded edge. I always hated that
Why? Why do you hate that?
because it's useless.
But it keeps them more secure. Instead of like the
They're slippery. It's because they're new and air cushioned. See, they're so slidey that they slide out when I'm literally holding them together.
Hey, have you played 52 card pickup? I can show you how.
Don't know. You're technically my boss, so I don't think that's legal. Oh, these are just info cards, and then I can use those. I'm making a house. I'm not playing cards. It's been a long day. Form the first triangle. This truss is the basic structure of the pyramidal design. Prop 2 cards together into an inverted V shape. The top edges of the cards should meet, and the bottom edges should be evenly spaced apart from a central axis. Spend some time practicing this process. You'll need to repeat it over and over again in the construction of your house. This is really hard. People do this as like a profession.
There are competitive card making, like card house making competitions. Kayla Michaud, you are a genius. If you get too frustrated, Jake, I do have a backup for this activity.
Maybe I'll make a V, but then we might have to switch.
What do you mean make a V?
Like make a
An inverted V? How do you...
yeah. This, what I'm trying to do, Amber, that I can't do.
You can do it. You just tied like multiple ties. You can do this.
How far apart? It doesn't say.
Use physics.
Amber, I'm taking that next year. Oh my gosh. This is so frustrating. It's one of those frustrating things where it's like you start clenching your legs together and your entire body is just angry.
What? I usually like clench my jaw, but I don't know about clenching legs. Oh man. I can watch this. Oh, we should just make like a GIF. Like instead of like a loading thing, it's like Jake trying to stack these two things together.
I'm so angry.
Kayla Michaud, everybody. Kayla Michaud.
Can we go to the next thing? Because I'm actually getting angry.
Keep trying. Try for like 2 more minutes.
These almost all just went on the ground and it wasn't intentional. 2 more minutes? Oh, we still have 19 minutes left. Maybe like on paper? No, they're gonna slide more on paper. They will. Or maybe it's paper on paper will fix it.
Think Zen thoughts. There we go. There we go. Oh. Maybe.
Stop doing that. She's going.
They can hear me, Jake.
I wish they couldn't. All right, let's try again.
I'm sorry, this is hilarious. So you just went from like the easiest one
This
to
is so hard.
your most challenging, I would say. Well, one of the more challenging ones. I don't know, what do you think our most challenging episode has been? Maybe this.
So this is weird because you give me this, it looks easy. And then before this, I was tying ties, which I've never been able to do, but conveniently on my show, I can magically tie knots like a pro.
Well, you're a Boy Scout.
Amber, that has nothing to do with it.
You tie knots like left and right in Boy Scouts.
I'm going to get up and get the other activity myself.
No, you have 1 more minute to keep trying to do this.
I'm not tied into the snake today. I'm on a wireless mic, so in theory I could. One more time.
I'm glad I have this backup for my backup.
They need little tabs on the top so they catch on each other.
I mean, you can do that. They don't recommend it. That was the tip. They said don't bend them. But you do you. Live your life.
Doing it. I'm doing it. Oh no, it just slides down the other card. No! No! I know! Oh!
This is Kayla's fault. This is her suggestion. It's a brilliant one.
No! I was so close! Fun fact, Kayla drove me home last night and I critiqued her on her driving the entire way home.
I want to try it.
No! I got it! The camera saw it. You might not have, but I swear on my life, that camera just saw that. I want to try it. What's the next activity?
So Jake, I don't know if you know this game, but it's called solitaire. Have you ever played? You're teaching yourself how to play solitaire. You gotta play a game of solitaire. You gotta teach yourself solitaire.
Goes away from me. Jokers don't happen in solitaire.
Do you know how to play solitaire?
I know how to play it on Windows 97.
Well, in real life, it's a little
Same thing.
It's a little different.
WikiHow?
Hilarious.
I want a Ties.com article again. They were very nice about everything.
I'm evil this episode. Oh
I want
my
a
gosh.
tie size rating on this article.
Nerd factor, 5 out of 5.
Solitaire. Understand the setting up is understanding the object of the game. It is to create 4 piles of cards, 1 per suit, in ascending order, beginning with ace and ending with king. Start building the layout. Put down 1 card face up and lay 6 cards down. What? 1 card face up and lay 6 cards face down next to it.
I was going to make you play a game of bridge, but I decided it's not 1960.
But lowered slightly. What does that mean? Oh, then put 1 card face up on top. What does that mean? On the first face down card, then put a face down card on top of the other 5 cards. Oh, it means in a line. It meant lowered in direction. That makes sense.
Oh, I wish we should have set up the jib for this. Oh.
Huh. I was told that I'm not allowed to use the jib.
Well, we can use it with a staff member, but
Am I not technically a staff member?
you're not technically. Sorry. That whole table just shook.
Yeah. Shook because I'm not a staff member.
Deep breaths.
Put 1 card face up and lay 6 cards face down next to it. Oh, so it's down here. No, it's not. Is there 7? What am I doing? 7. Yeah, there's 7. Then put one card face up on top. Put down one card face up and lay 6 cards face down next to it. Then put one card face up on top of the first face down card. Then put a face down card on top of the other 5 cards. Continue doing this so that each pile has one face up card on top and the left pile has 1 card. 1, 2. Oh, I get it now. See, it's weird because I've seen it on a computer so many times, but I've never had any urge to do it in real life. Yes. Yeah. My dad, I think he can do this. He can like put this out in like a second. Like he does the like thing, you know what I mean? There.
What?
7. Put the remaining cards in a separate pile and set it either above or below. Above, like windows. This pile is where you will go to get more cards if you run out of moves. Moves? I always knew it tracked your moves in the bottom left corner, but I didn't think it actually mattered. Is the goal to do it in like the least amount of moves possible? Because it doesn't say that.
I think it is.
Okay. Leave room at the top for 4 piles of cards. Oh, isn't that when you find the aces or something? Right?
Maybe if you read how to play.
Maybe it's because I've played it on Windows so many times, and that is the goal in Windows, is to find the aces, and then you make new piles.
What is this face?
Playing the game. Oh, it's already playing a game with me. Look at the cards on the table that are face up. Achieved. If there are any aces, place them above the 7 piles. There's 1. If there are no aces, rearrange the cards you have, moving only the face-up cards. When you place a card on top, slightly lower so that you can still see both cards, it must be a different color than the card you're placing on top of and have a value of 1 less. Since I moved this, I replace it, right? Please just tell me yes or no.
Sure.
All right, I think I know how to do this now. I'm also going to play the way Windows lets me play, and there's going to be 3 of these constantly out. Stop it. You're a child.
I am. Child of God. Oh God, that's something you would say. Oh, I'm picking up your mannerisms. Ew. We hang out too much.
I can't do anything yet. So we're going from high to low. So it's going from king to ace, right? Please, again, tell me yes or no. This is my lifeline. You always tell me I get 3 lifelines. These are my questions.
I think so.
She doesn't even know. She didn't even read the article that she printed for me. Anyway, king,
I have
queen,
not.
jack. So I can't yet. King,
Yeah.
queen. This goes here. No. Oh. Nope. No, I don't pick from there. I pick from one of these. That's how I'm doing it.
Did you even
Why
read
is this
how
so
to
long?
play the game?
Variations of solitaire? Oh, that's dangerous. It has other rules, but we don't need them. 8 can go there. That can go there. It's a long haul.
People play this for hours by themselves.
I'm just gonna kind of skip to this here. No, I can take the 9 and put it on the 10.
What are you doing?
Nothing. Nothing. Oh, they have to be an opposite color too, don't they?
I think so, yeah.
Well, I don't know where these belong, so they're not moving.
What do you mean you don't know where they belong?
I don't know where they came from because I moved them from other piles.
If only this was Windows 97.
Yeah.
Also,
am I right?
Were you actually playing on Windows 97? Because I'm pretty
Not 97.
positive that was years before you were born, which is
XP
terrifying.
and 7 had it.
Oh,
They took
Windows
it out in
XP.
8 and 10.
Oh, I miss you.
Also, why would you leave it on this shot?
What?
I blame Amber. Literally,
I'm about to help you out a little more, but fine, I'm not gonna.
All right. So, 2, nothing. So I can take a 9 if I wanted to, but I don't think I can do anything with that either. So we're gonna flip another card up. These weren't shuffled.
You were supposed to shuffle them.
I don't know, they came pre-sorted.
So then start again.
I do know how to shuffle cards.
Do you?
Yes.
You just can't stack them. Remember when you tried building a house of cards? Do you remember that?
Oh, they're not bendy.
Well, because they're new.
I want that to be the gift that I endorse this episode with. They don't work that well. Just gonna kind of take them and put them in the deck in random places. Oop, oop, they're too sharp on the edges to even go in, so.
Do you know another name for this game?
Another name for this game is solitaire.
It's called Patience.
Another name for this game is chess.
Essentially.
It's how I play chess. My chess games look like this.
They just look like a big
Imagine.
piece.
I kind of wish there was a thing in my life that my parents accidentally taught me that it was, and I went my entire life calling something not what it was, and people they were like, and then they didn't correct me, and I didn't know till I was like 30 that a trash barrel wasn't a place to store food or something like that.
Ooh,
you know what I mean?
Fun story. So Tara, who is our fantastic content producer here.
A god.
Yes. She has had a fascinating life, which we should do a documentary about.
Oh, it should be an episode.
It really should. It should be an entire episode. But anyway,
Queen goes
she taught
on
her
king.
daughter, she convinced her daughter for years that watermelon was a swear word. So she would just be like, watermelon. And Tara would be like, you can't say that.
That's just
It's
mean.
hilarious.
Okay, this still isn't sorted, but five can go on 6. 8, 4. I need a 3 or a 9. No, I need a 10. I'm running out of room, so we just gonna kind of do a little oop, 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 oop. Perfect. Simple, easy breezy, beautiful. 7th grade. 5. Oh, I took that one, so 9. I mean 8. 8 goes on 9.
I'm impressed. You're doing pretty. You're not
7
doing that bad.
can't go on 8 yet. I'm just gonna keep giving myself cards.
That's not how that works.
Well, I want it to work that way, so.
I hope we get viewer write-ins saying how you are playing this
I'm
terribly
just spreading
wrong.
these all out, and I'm gonna pick.
Oh, the Solitaire Card Association of America
Don't need a 2.
complains to us. Why are you playing gold? You're playing
changed the
goldfish at this point.
I want a 10. 10.
Oh my gosh.
9, 8, 7.
That's freaking hilarious. Oh my gosh.
Great, a 6.
You're just going for it, aren't you?
4.
You're just-
No, I need 5. 5 comes first. Oh, there's a 5 right here. Whoa.
How convenient that there is a card that
There's
you
just a
flipped
straight
over.
line of black cards in a row. 5, 4. Oh. 3. Oh, there's even a red 3 that I can actually make it work with. 3,
Oh my gosh.
2.
This is a nightmare.
Ace is 1. Oh!
You won
I win.
by totally cheating.
I think they just fell off the table. We're going to have to clean.
You're gonna have to clean. We. I don't know what you mean by we.
I get it. Oui. Baguette,
You're
French,
so delirious.
Eiffel Tower. Okay, well, while I organize these, I'll start speaking about the end of the show. That came out really cryptic and sad again.
Oh my gosh, what are we gonna do when you graduate high school?
Stop. We're not thinking about that.
We can
depends on
do
where I
Jake's
go,
Rants
'cause
and
if it's
Raves
close
over
enough,
Skype.
if it's close enough, you know I'm going to stay here.
Yeah, I kind of hope.
There's
you
no
do.
getting rid of me at this
I
point.
know.
It's almost been 8 years.
It's fair.
8 years of this almost being my house.
Pretty much.
Never wasn't here for half of it though. Had better places to be, I guess.
So Jake, what would you rate like tie-tying?
Out of 10 or 5, I'm gonna do out of 10. A solid 7.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you like
Yeah.
tying ties more than office work?
So hold on. No. I don't like doing it, but I didn't hate it. Like I definitely didn't hate that. I would borderline say that I enjoyed it. Like it was kind of fun, like seeing the other ones. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Also, are there cards over here? Can you give me a hand? Good sir.
I'm just gonna walk right in front of
Just
the
gonna
camera
walk right in front of my shot. Stop it.
Oh,
But
that hurt my knee.
she like broke her knee a few months
I
ago.
had a sprained MCL and I haven't been able
And
to
her
do
chiropractor's like, hey, don't do these things. And then she's like, do them?
New-
Don't wear my knee brace for 2 days? Walk around Boston without a knee brace?
New phone who dis.
Like, anyway, but, no, it's interesting, like, seeing them, like, learning what they were, like I just said. But, yeah. So, solid 7 out of whatever I said before.
House of Cards, what would you
0 out of 10. 0 out of 10. Who would want to do that? But everything else was fun. So thank you for watching this month's Jake's Rants and Raves. Go and follow all of the social medias. I'll put them up again, per usual. I'll see you in September. Yeah. So thanks for watching, and yeah, goodbye.